After defeating her foes and solving the mystery of Freeman's treasure, Daisy let her crew become a bit lax. But with strange new weapons about,
something feels off about these guns.
It's time to set sail and get to the bottom of something other than a bottle. And that may require strange new friends for her next primetime pirate adventure. Daisy Jones and the Cannons of Corruption.
You're watching Ad Report 11, the local cable access station for our sovereign island nation.
Ahoy, and welcome to a world of piracy, centered around this young lady, Captain Daisy, seen here. Helming her ship across the Indian Ocean, an ocean which is now plagued by mysterious weapons. With unpleasant power levels and a mysterious origin, Daisy seeks to get to the bottom of that, and to do so she's on her way to St. Anne to meet with John Scurlock, that old scumbag of a pirate lord. While she makes her way across the sea, the crew has prepared a special shanty for the occasion. Take it away.
Heave ho, the story is told of cannons cast in purest gold. Heave ho, a fearsome sight, shine so brightly in the light. Two-way guns of fierce and pair that dart a treasure beyond compare. They point ahead, the steady aim. And whisper promises of fame, a captain's prize. Our sailors dream they're never quite what they might seem. Oh, the cannons of corruption, they lead a man to his destruction. So round and proud, a wondrous view, they'll make a hero out of you. I've seen them sink their proudest ships with just a glance and parted lips. The wisest men have lost their mind. Forgetting all they left behind, they'll tempt you with a gentle sway and steal your foolish heart away. Oh, the cans of corruption, they lead a man to his destruction. So round and proud, a wondrous view, they'll make a hero out of you. Some say they bring you endless ruin, a blessed fortune sweetly brewing. Their fools are under sirens' trap, a worthy quest upon the map. So raise a glass and say a prayer before you face that mighty pair. Oh, the cans of corruption, they're my own sweet grand destruction. So round and proud, a wondrous view, they'll make a hero out of you.
That was Cannons of Corruption by Daisy and the crew of her new ship, the V-Guard, formerly known as the Vanguard, but now the V stands for Valentine's.
Your vessel handles right smoothly, like it were a creature of the seas.
That's a kind thing to say, and we'll talk more about the V-Guard later on. But now it's time for Daisy to have a meeting with the lord of this particular pirate realm, Mr. John Scurlock.
All this time, And you still haven't learned a fig about these advanced weapons?
Captain, we've been tearing these mega corporation barrels apart to see how they bloody work. They have new ways of working with raw materials that make their guns deadlier, more volatile. But I don't exactly have a crystal ball telling me how they do it, do I?
We can't let the damned mega corporations win this arms race. Get off your ass, or it'll be your neck. No one bleeding knows what's going on here. Not that Smith, nor any of my rogues. They're tripping over their own shadows, trying to track down the origins of these weapons. All they've done is waste my bleeding time with dried up intel and useless junk. If we find the source of these weapons, we hit the fucking motherlode.
Daisy recognized the logo on the crate from a note she'd stolen from the Hubach twins in a cutscene not seen due to recording issues. But she knew that somewhere on this island was the next step in her journey to find the source of the cannons of corruption. And who doesn't like a rope slide? To mystery! Who does he look like? Daisy wondered. It's on the tip of me tongue and the back of me brain. Not a boyfriend candidate for Asnah, that much was for certain.
The Farah got their advanced guns from somewhere, or someone. Now one of their kapiteinen wants to flip the shipment for silver. Heard she's stopping at a nearby place to resupply before moving off. Flush her out, kapitein. Find out where that schurk got her guns from.
Aye, Kurt Cobain, that is who he looked like. You're right on the money, Chewy Wolf. He did look like Kurt Cobain. Towards the end. Someone ought to feed him a little more. And welcome, Travel Guru. Have you ever traveled the Indian Ocean? Well, that's what Daisy's about to do. Not only has she a new ship, but we do have time to meet the new ship pet, Brave Nico. Look at that good boy, one peg leg, and still a good boy of the sea. That's not the battle Daisy seeks. Oh, but it is a mess. There's a bit of a war going on, you see, between the French and the Dutch. Daisy hasn't chosen a side, but I think we all know what that will be eventually. Perhaps, if she can put away these cannons of corruption, she could join. Daisy took a moment to check her notebook and make sure that yes, indeed, sinking these ships was the plan. Sometimes she can get a bit ahead of herself. Well, we're about to see the V-Guard in action for the first time. Buckle your seatbelts and shut up your shanties. Well, here's a travel tip for Daisy and the crew. Be sure to pack enough torpedoes before you set out to sea. A rear torpedo weapon, a powerful one indeed, is low on ammo. And I'll tell you who's not going to win MVP of the battle. It's the left side bombardier who's missed many a shots. The right side showing some improvement. And a couple of critical hits there. Nicely done. Daisy is on scavenged torpedoes, however, which will make things a tad more complicated. Furthermore, Axel Foley, an excellent name for a cat. I imagine also probably went by Axel Furry from time to time. Hopefully had all his limbs, however. Best way to have a theme song for your cat. And a good one, too. There's a strategic land crash by Daisy to make a sharp right turn.
You must have a deadly eternity in a watery grave!
Speaking of strategic land crashes, the Farah captain seems to be doing the same. And that's gonna make them victim of an electrical bombard from Daisy.
To kill you!
The boat is sinking! Put your backs into it!
Torpedo Gang won't be winning any MVPs either. Mostly for forgetting to pack. But first, to Moyan Creek. No need to fast travel, it's right there. And besides, this will give Daisy and crew a chance to unleash their new sea shanty. It's all about their motivations. Take it away, crew.
We do it all for the bosoms and booze, for the flag, ones of rum, and the treasure chest too. Bit of yo ho ho and a bottle to juice. We do it all for the bosoms and booze. The captain shouts to fire the guns. Rather see a barmaid's lovely buns. He wants the loot and a noble prize. I want 2 galleons right before me eyes. treasure chest too. With a yo-ho-ho and a bottle to choose. We do it all for the bosoms and booze. A chest of silver's a fine desire, but grog and melons will set me soul afire. So raise the flag and damn the cost. We're sailing back before the fun is lost. We do it all for the bosoms and all the flag comes of rum and the treasure chest. The pretty girls too. With a yo-ho-ho and a bottle to choose. We do it all for the bosoms and booze. It's all for the bosoms and booze.
That was We Do It All for the Bosoms and Booze by the crew of the V-Guard, led by one Captain Daisy, and accompanied by one Brave Nico, the ship mascot. Arr, 'tis a sea banger. Arr, the V-Guard be ready, for treasure aplenty now. Arr, what have we here? That's right. Daisy extolled the virtues of reading before picking up the book. Excuse me, asked Daisy. Are you the leader? I think he's dead. Are you the leader here? I need to speak to the leader and purchase a shipment. Oh, you're poking him in the armpit. You gotta go for center mass, advised Daisy. Center mass. Yep, that's the armpit again. I see why you guys are losing this war, she said. Yep, wide left. Scott Norwood of the Open Sea. Okay.
Our soldiers could...
Captain, anything catch your eye?
I'll give you 1 silver for that. 1 silver for the big shipment, please. A 1 ascension module. That was a little expensive. Daisy had some buyer's remorse after that one. Let me check the receipt, she said.
May enemy guards turn drowsy in your presence.
Oh, the receipt is inside the box. That's how it works here. Of course I knew that. I'll be opening the box now. Exciting inventory adventure lies ahead. This one seems very important. I'll give it a read. To the Compagnie Royal Fleet Command, we acknowledge receipt of your order and confirm delivery as scheduled at the rendezvous point with your officers on the outposts. Continued cooperation will be beneficial to both parties. Further transactions will proceed under existing terms, per the word of our employer. A friend to chaos. and a friend who knows what should be in a message and what should command a meeting. This good for a message. Daisy would need to find a corrupt French company camp. Let's go shopping. The French outposts tend to be on this side. Forgive me. To the south here, such as Royal Burial Ground seems to be corrupt. Fort Louis, less so. Verona Falls, less so. St. Anne, sweet as a peach. So if we want to find the cannons of corruption, Daisy knew she'd need to travel to the corrupt company camp at the Royal Burial Ground via teleportation. What was that? Wondered Daisy. Are there wolverines on this island? Ah, there we are. The colors of the French, just across the river. There's our man. Couldn't be looking much more corrupt.
For a captain of your infamy.
You had better be corrupt, said Daisy. Ooh, great deals on vanilla and ambergris, as well as ale. Well, when next she sets out to sea, maybe the crew will sing us a song about our sponsor, Ambergris, the intestinal slurry of a whale.
Adieu.
Adieu, indeed. Once again, the receipt's in the box. To the esteemed officers of the Compagnie, with a successful delivery now confirmed, we trust you will honor your part of the arrangement, ensuring my agent's safe passage and cover through the rivers north of Elder's Cave. Bad traffic up there. Continued cooperation stands to benefit us both. Future transactions shall proceed under the existing terms. That seems to be the boilerplate disclosure on all of these receipts. Nice and short. Not like an Office Depot receipt. So as Daisy sails north, in pursuit. Give me a minute. Left turn, Daisy. As Daisy sails left in pursuit of this corrupt arms dealer, give us a moment to remind you that the Daisy Jones Primetime Pirate Adventure series is sponsored by Ambergris.
Oh, Ambergris, ya greasy lump, from a whale's great face or from its rump, you smell of death. pay the way for rum and gold at the end of the day. I Ambergris, a treasure grand.
Don't give up, boys!
Puke in all the land.
Finish the sponsored song! How dare these French interrupt our sponsored segment? Get the lower third off the screen. Daisy's got serious business to do. It is starting poorly. I don't think that one's gonna count. I think we owe. Put an extra Ambergris read in the B block. Our sufficient torpedoes make a difference, don't they? Perhaps the French could pay the sponsorship royalties lost due to this attack. And Daisy aimed to take it out of their hides. Oop. Daisy had really launched the V-Guard in there. It was thoroughly stuck. Thoroughly lodged the V-Guard into the rock wall while trying to manage a sponsorship and an attack at the same time. Free at last! Daisy had brought one of her larger ships into the kill box that is this river canyon. Perhaps this should have been a job for the smaller double defender. Treasure chest indeed, Zero Mage. Welcome aboard. We hope you enjoyed the latest banger from Daisy and crew. Try to play it again, perhaps on the way out of this mission. Daisy sought a calm moment to search for clues. It was not going so well so far. Perhaps it was a good time to clue and run. Though this guy's way too close for that. Aha, the clue!
I do not like the look of this! Get us closer!
Probably time to leave now. In fact, it seems there's several incoming ships. That way. Let's depart this way, thought Daisy. Where this ship is pretty beat up. There we go. With no easy way out. Daisy checked her objectives. Oh, we are far from it. Here we go. Get out of these rivers, however, might be the smartest objective Daisy could pursue. And that might be with a little head-first action. Very nice. Ooh, impressive stuff from the Iguanans. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were helping Daisy. Oh, look at all the little Frenchmen on that little French boat. There's the leader of this little squadron. And there's the healer. Let's take them out first, though, Daisy. That'll do. Might be a good moment to mention Daisy's port and starboard cannons are both of the Ashbreaker model, which means fire when they hit. She's got an Eye of Heaven mortar with electrical damage attached, which she has just deployed somewhat successfully. The front of the ship, a traditional long gun for sniper-like shots, and in the rear, torpedoes. That's why it behooves Daisy to find a bit of range. There goes the fire damage previously mentioned. Ah, a third party interfering. That's great. Looks like the Chinese Civil War has found its way to Daisy's head-on-head battle with this French captain who just got center punched and survived. Daisy's now trapped under a whole lot of mortar fire.
We continue on! Teach a lesson to those bastards!
The more she can group them up when she hits the Eye of Heaven, the more the lightning will chain from boat to boat, as you see.
Dealing with you should not be long.
And that's why a little range goes a long way when it comes to large groups.
I'll send my regards to your family!
So don't be thinking that Daisy is retreating. She's merely making range.
Closing in! Fire now!
Not even sure who that was. Oh, the chorus fleet is here. Daisy's got 3 factions angry at her now.
Seeking them! enough to hit! Guns away! Enemy ship sighted! Adjustment viewing!
It's useless fighting a losing battle!
Marcos! Keep going! We shall not learn every pirate dies! May your day be full of suffering!
We need a way to protect the against that poison!
And when you have that many people angry with you, why not just stop at a beach resort and take a beat? Let everyone cool down, as even the poison pirates got involved by the end of things there. It was an ideal time for reading. As Captain Etienne logged entry number 64, the ambush. Gave it away with the title, didn't he? Eyes on the agent's camp, south of Mangrove, past the bridge toward the building. He's been fidgety. Maybe he suspects something. Whatever the case, it looks like it's nearly time to spring the trap. It sounds like the French wanted these corrupted cannons all for themselves. And Captain Etienne was about to spring the ambush, so not that much of a spoiler, just a plan.
You're watching Ad Report 11, the local cable access station for our sovereign island nation.
Off to teach those mega corporations another lesson, Captain.
Hold on. Thank you, Asnah. There's got to be a better way to cross this river. There we are. Who are you? And do you mind if I take these oil canisters? Hold on, I'm gonna read that note real quick. Thought Daisy. Captain Dimitri, being delivered a shipment of weapons at Dutchman's camp, Eastern Cove, and Captain Foundry at who knows where. The compagnie officers are watching too closely. I don't trust their smiles. It feels like they're weighing what I'm worth. If they think of trying me, let them come, said the weapons dealer, who is, after further review, not this guy. Sorry for the side-eye. Do you want to take a selfie together? I'm very famous. It'll make up for it, I promise. Right, so smile maybe, or... Okay, I'll just leave. That was not the guy. The guy was over there. And this pleasant cruise affords us a second opportunity to thank our sponsors, Ambergris.
Oh, Ambergris, you greasy lump, from a whale's great face or from its rump, you smell of death but paid away for rum and gold at the end of the day. I Ambergris, a treasure grand, the finest puke in all the land.
That's right, the finest puke in all the land, used to lock in scents in many an expensive perfume. Meanwhile, over here, pirates fighting the Dutch. Nothing Daisy needs to be involved with, I don't believe. Just needs to get over there. Maybe she can scoot between these rocks and not get involved. Scooting initiated. Woo! Arr, it's a trap! Daisy wisely scooted out of the cove to engage. No part of that is what Daisy wants. There's no time to fight a monster, as well as the French, the Dutch, and the arms dealer with his sneaky traps. No thank you, Lestari. No thank you. We are monster friendly on this ship. Monster friendly. It says so on our bumper sticker. Please don't attack us.
Your days are over! You inbred bâtard!
Whoa! There she is. A super shark we want nothing to do with, thought Daisy. Let's get the living hell out of here. Oh, but wait. There be side quest items aboard that practically dead ship. Let's hit him with the mortar, then swoop in for the carcass. Then sail for quieter seas. Perhaps the crew could even regale us with another of their tunes while Daisy plans her next step. Hit it, boys and girls.
Oh, our first mate's as sharp as a sword. Hey, ho, keep it, ho. A mind for the maps and she's never bored. Hey, ho, keep it, ho. Can read the stars and she knows the tide. There's nowhere left for a fool to hide. She climbs the rigging with grace and might. Hey, ho, keep it, ho. And she'll win any grog-fueled fight. Hey, ho, keep it, ho. Got a curve in her smile and a glint in her eye. Makes the statues on shore heave a lonely sigh. Oh, what's a girl to do? Hey, ho, keep it, ho. With no lad to call her boo. Hey, ho, keep it, ho. Our Asnah's fit and she's fancy free. A ship with no port on the open sea.
Alright, that's enough, you mangy dogs. I'm charting a course through these curved falls. Worry about the cracking, not my love life. Now get back to work or you'll feel my knife. Oh, what's a girl to do? She's getting mad now.
Our Asnah's fit and she's fancy free. The finest lone wolf in piratery. Oh, what's a girl to do?
Yeah, she loves it.
Oh,
Get back to swatting. Alright, she'll find someone.
eventually.
That was Heavo Asnah by Jim. Watch out for the mega shark. That was Heavo Asnah by the crew of the V-Guard, currently being battered by a mega shark, who at least had the tact to wait until the end of the song. There she is, Asnah, still without a boyfriend. Daisy had that song particularly commissioned just for her. What a good friend thing to do. Well, it also seems, however, that the French are blind. There's the mega shark still not dealt with. The French have been engaged to block Daisy's way as she seeks the weapons merchant. Hopefully the shark will let this fight be a boat versus boat affair.
You are some fool!
Daisy had narrowed things down so she could have a chat with this Captain Foudre one-to-one. By which she meant mortar fire. And lots of it. And fire courtesy of the Ashbreakers. While we're at it, this ship benefits from the same armor used on the Double Defender at Tundra Da. And that means that Daisy and the crew can patch up the ship on the fly by dealing damage. That torpedo's gonna hit. No dodging that one.
Your last breath will be salty!
We'll be swabbing the deck with your blood!
Strong evasive maneuvers by Daisy thus far. No criticism from here. The shots could be better placed, no doubt about it. But she's keeping her crew in the fight, and that's what matters. Watch out for the buoy. She's got Captain Foudre nice and stationary. Easy to victimize with those electrical shots. Strong work by Daisy. Just missed a critical. Oh, what a beauty that would have been. Straight down the line. Foudre's shots wild, missing frequently. My. I see. Captain Foudre's buoys shoot out electrical torpedoes of their own from all directions. Daisy will have to manage defensive maneuvers, but continue to pressure Foudre. Foudre. Perhaps a French word. No doubt about it. Very French.
Keep it together!
Those munitions on the center of the deck just have the best luck, I guess. Daisy can't seem to find them. with a bombard shot. You may have noticed the crew drinking a whole lot of beer. Poseidon's Brew. It's the best way to get rid of negative effects. And Daisy's gonna have to stop by the bar and get some more. Though as we saw in the previews, she and the crew had a tendency to get stuck at the bar. And get a bit wild. Perhaps they could find another way to deal with the adverse effects of these special weapons.
You must be tired of living!
Show some fight or we'll sing!
I'll find a new ship and hunt you down!
He slipped away not long after I exchanged, encouraged me to put these new weapons to the test should anyone come sniffing around. Methinks that means Daisy. Mumbled about making for forgotten candy, almost fearful. No doubt he's covering his tracks. Wouldn't be surprised if he vanishes after this next stop. Well, we can't have that. Daisy will have to be whale sighting.
Put the sail away.
Immediately on the way to Forgotten Candy. Not too far away, in fact, I'd say one shanty's distance. And the crew has a new shanty about the thing they love the most. The other thing.
The sons of Peking are the way! Heavo! Heavo! A thirsty word for salty name! Heavo! Heavo! The captain says to raise the sail, but first we need a pint of ale. It's grog o'clock, grog o'clock, grog o'clock until we dock. The word can wait, the sea can rock. It's always bloody grog o'clock. We're swabbing down the dusty deck. Our fusty throats a total wreck. Heavo! Heavo! The bosun's yelling in me ear. Can't hear him past his jug of beer. It's grog o'clock, grog o'clock, grog o'clock until we dock. The word can wait, the sea can rock. It's always bloody grog o'clock.
We fight for rum. We sail for gin. It's how we lose. It's how we win.
They say we're not but drunken fools, but sober pirates break the rules. We've reached the port, we're on the shore. The tavern's open, serve us more. We drank until we hit the land. Now let's get drunker in the sand.
It's grog o'clock, grog o'clock. Forget about the bloody dock. The world can end, just watch the clock. It's always, always grog o'clock. Another round! Hey! Another round!
Sure, and those were exactly the problems that plagued Daisy and crew during their downtime. But they're back to that busy work, and right now it means finding this corrupt cannon dealer who's fouled the ocean with his strange concoctions, weapons that the blacksmith back in St. Anne couldn't even fathom. And now he hides here on Forgotten Candy. Always hydrate. I think that was Kurt Cobain.
Trust a pirate to find treasure. But not just any pirate. I am familiar with your exploits, Captain. You and I are known for making our fortunes off chaos. You sink your enemies for riches. I, Lucian Harrow, provide the means for factions to wage war on each other. That is business. We might even be able to further each other's ambitions. But perhaps another time.
Captain! You're with Skurlock? I'm one of his men. I was just following orders. Please, you have to...
Rats are bad for profits, no matter what business you're in. Remorse deserves mercy, but I only have room for one under my banner. Strong, ferocious. We'll put you to good use. One sends a message, the other becomes an example. They do not understand the value of things, unlike us, Captain. It is important to know one's place. We cannot make coin off the dead.
Nice hideout. A bit dingy for my tastes. I really didn't think Kurt Cobain was gonna win that fight either.
A captain who beats the best deserves only the best.
Good to see you back in one piece, Cully. I heard about what happened. Lucian fucking Harrow. All this time, he's been peddling his guns and piling silver, while the mega corporations fuck us sideways. Don't know how he makes his damn weapons, but can you imagine the size of his operation? The profits he's turning? The bastard has wealth, resources, and firepower we can only dream of. And right now, we won't be able to so much as tickle his ass. We need others on our side, Cully. Bribes, blackmail, whatever it takes. Still, at least we have a name. A name, a face, a target.
Arr, that not be Kurt Pig. Perhaps one of his friends or girlfriends. What a cutie pie. Oh, hi, William. Was just admiring your pig. That's some pig.
You're watching Ad Report 11, the local cable access station for our sovereign island nation.
I said it's some pig. It's a famous book. Anyway.
You made a heel of the forest's strongest.
Even their tyrant king will cower at your feet.
Well, thanks, guys, said Daisy. It's awfully kind of you to mention. You may have noticed St. Anne's celebrating a bit of an anniversary here. It's Founders' Day. Fireworks. And robes for the statue. Very nice. But with the source of the cannons of corruption revealed, it was time for Daisy to scratch an itch she'd wanted to get at for a long time. You see, when she discovered the secret of Freeman's treasure, it was described in a very ephemeral way. Not at all liquid currency, which is what she really sought. But now she thinks she's got a clue as to where the real treasure, the actual fungible assets, may be hidden. And she's about to hit the high seas in pursuit of her favorite thing of all. Booty! But that will be on the other side of this upcoming break, and my good friend Furby Pendergrass will take you through. We'll be right back. Bored.
Once upon a time, on the Indian Ocean. After defeating her foes and solving the mystery of Freeman's treasure, Daisy let her crew become a bit lax. But with strange new weapons about,
something feels off about these guns.
It's time to set sail and get to the bottom of something other than a bottle. And that may require strange new friends for her next primetime pirate adventure. Daisy Jones and the Cannons of Corruption.
And Daisy Jones and the Cannons of Corruption continues. I'll be your narrator for now, ex-Captain Furby Pendergrass, as Daisy is now in pursuit of Freeman's treasure, the real one, the profitable one, not the ambiguously magical rock that was shown to her by the Shadow Captain, the Shadow King, I should say. She's looking for straight-up booty.
Captain Eureka Freeman. A great many fables, rumors, and tales have been spread of my fame, or indeed, infamy. From the dirt streets of Charlestown, I was conscripted into the British Navy and forced to scrub the decks of a ship fighting a cause I did not believe in. My body was confined, but my spirit reigned free. Hardship reared an inner strength, till the day I led a bloody mutiny on the high seas. Soon I was captain, subjugated by no one, and set sail across the globe, all the way to Lenitra, where old empires were to be drowned in the forging of our new pirate society. Along the way, many were liberated by my cannons, and my crew was formed of the boldest souls, striking fear in hearts of the exploiters and riding the waves of company blood. We ran riot on all the seas. And from our haven in Lenitra, a great heist was hatched. The assault on the DMC merchant ship, the Shadow, shattered company illusions of dominion. Nourished with the bountiful prize, we pirates were to topple the pillars of tyranny. But it was not to be. As with a stone in still waters, the Shadow heist detonated the world order and shot ripples all the way to throne rooms where reprisals were decreed. The corporations armed and fortified their position, their expansion persistent and steady. The greatest hunter-killer in the DMC fleet, the Opwelling, was built for the sole purpose of exterminating piracy. Lenitra would not withstand the counter. Betrayed by her own citizens and allies, the haven fell in days under a storm of cannon fire. Pirates were hunted and scattered to the seas. A mortal blow to freedom and equality. The utopian dream now lies in ruins. A grim reminder of our pirate follies. Many brave souls lost because of my hubris. My ship, the Iron Will, with her spoils, was forced to escape bloodthirsty armadas. To this day, I am hounded by the DMC Wolf, former officer of the Shadow, Jacob DeRoy, who will stop at nothing to see me swing from a noose. Our journey to the East Indies was not without incident, as we were forced to harbor in strange lands and continue to be hunted by corporate forces. Yet my infamy lingers on. My banner, the Warhammer, is a cry for freedom, a symbol of hope. For Hell's Inferno is a merrier place than servitude to the tyrants. I have hidden a treasure, not a modest sum, in Bukit Chandi, for any intrepid rogue willing to carry on with the struggle. Find my banner and the trove is yours. Live wild. Die free.
Live wild, die free! An inspiring speech from the legend Captain Freeman himself. Bukit Chandi and the hammer emblem are where he's left his inheritance, and Daisy seeks to claim it. Let's look for that hammer. Not a hammer. Also not a hammer. Very successful fruit hunting expedition is underway, but no hammers as of yet. Daisy usually stumbles right onto the treasure. Today's not that day, and yet, there it is. The treasure of Yuriko Freeman. A 6-pack. Oh, there's more.
Ahoy, pirate. I salute you. Now the curtain is drawn, dark clouds disperse, and a sliver of the Shadow's treasure comes to light. Both united by a common struggle, take this trove as a reward for your travails, and as a means to maintain your riot upon the seas. If inclined to find me, you may look north to the Arabian Peninsula, where adventure calls. Give us liberty, or give us the noose.
Liberty? Preferably the liberty. But it seems Freeman's treasure was neither a 6-pack nor treasure, but a letter. An invitation to his house on the Arabian Peninsula. Real nice. Oh, there it is. And smuggler points. Let's find out what's in that rugged chest, shall we? Shall we? $10,000 silver. And a 6-pack. 10,000 silver. 10,000 silver. Daisy can earn 10,000 silver in an afternoon by sinking random ships. That's got to be the biggest letdown since the final season of Game of Thrones. Daisy doesn't even have an emote for this situation. The emote menu's broken as well. It would be death to ye. I guess she'll just settle for a point at the sea. Curse you, Yuriko Freeman, curse you. All the chaos across the seas over 10,000 silver. Daisy might have 10,000 silver in a cargo right now. Let's find out.
Salam, Captain.
Let's find out if that epic treasure hunt was more valuable than a little bit of commerce or not. Let's say we can... Sure, we'll sell that, why not? We'll keep those. Keep those. Yeah, don't need those. We'll sell the all the tobacco, the pistols, the rubies. Keeping the gin. But the sapphires. Keeping the ambergris, of course. A sponsor. Couldn't sell that. Couldn't possibly. We'll sell all of the frankincense. Here's some cannons we don't need. Keep that one, keep that one. And that one. More cannons we don't need. Some receipts we don't need. Let's find out. Here we are. There you go. Triple the value of Freeman's treasure just sitting in the hull.
Yes, a good trade.
The docks and taverns ring with word of your deeds.
Well said, Daisy. Let's not speak of this most recent deed. It was a little less spectacular. What if, said Asnah in return, what if we tell him it was the 30,000 you got from the merchant? Not bad, not bad. But not too much. That way they won't try to steal it from us. What if we tell them the great value of Freeman's treasure was a 25% off coupon on our own rum and opium? I think people might see through that one, said Asnah. Alright, what are we going to do with all that rum and opium? We can't move unless we drive there ourselves. We'll drink it. Aye, we shall. Daisy likes to call this woman Sharon Stone. Why do you think that is? There you have it. Daisy's rocking a new hairstyle, as you can see. Bit of face makeup, some temporary tattoos as well. Seemed like a time for a change. As she went from the boot with the war to the V-guard, changed her style. And I think it looks quite cool. Not as cool, however, as this guy. Oh, he's got a little hat. He's got his little bandana. That might be even cuter than Brave Nico, Daisy's new pet. Look at that fashion. Look at the accessories. Even his peg leg matches his jacket. He's got a braid. He's got a pirate braid. That's the fanciest fellow on all the high seas, I do believe. Well, you thought finding Freeman's treasure would be the highlight of this episode. Wrong as can be. There's the real treasure. What a handsome lad.
You're watching Ad Report 11, the local cable access station for our sovereign island nation.
Greetings, Captain. I take it you're interested in some work. The mega corporations wage war on our shores, but their fighting can be our fortune.
Never any doubt for Daisy. I'll read a bit here, give you a chance to read a thing or two. And if she were to go Dutch, but that was never an option.
Their blood, our gain.
You're watching Ad Report 11, the local cable access station for our sovereign island nation.
Daisy's really improved with these strafing runs, letting the ash breakers on either side do the work, then maybe a follow-up torpedo at the end, sometimes starting the showdown with a long gun out front. Made for a deadly combo, dealing with some of these French ships and hunters quite quickly. At least since the second round, which was laborious as all get out. Free Ambergris. Maybe the crew could sing the song during the battle? Would that be possible, guys? We do owe a sponsored spot for Ambergris. Let's have this be a sponsored battle, why don't we?
Oh, Ambergris, ya greasy lump, from a whale's great face or from its rump. You smell of death, but pay the way for rum and gold at the end of the day. I Ambergris, a treasure grand, the finest puke in all the land.
That was perfect, boys and girls. Nicely done. Today's stream sponsored by Ambergris. Use promo code DAISY at checkout. Ambergris is, of course, the intestinal slurry expelled by whales. Helps them digest smaller fish and the bones in particular. But it doesn't smell so great when you find it on the open sea. In fact, it's rather rangy. And yet, it's that very quality that helps it to lock in smells that makes it so valuable. Used in many high-end perfumes. That's Ambergris. Buy yourself a jar today. You'll think of some use for it. Didn't know the crew could multitask so well. Might ask them to sing more songs mid-battle. Well, this one's just about finished. It's quite ugly here, but this last plunder will take care of it if the crew can just get out of the fort and into the boat. Daisy will have a successful, completed plunder.
Keep this up, and we'll be drowning in silver by morning. They got me home, they got me
And now it's time to leave. Now wait just a moment.
Great trust begets greater
Well, I thought I saw the... Shut up, William. I thought I saw the fanciest kitty cat I ever did see. And Yanita's fella. But look at this young lady. Well, she's got it going on. That's quite a piece of headwear, not to mention the little tail bangle. Well, William Blackwood, you have decorated your kitty cat quite well, my sir. Look at that head. Oh, Daisy was jealous. Do you think that would fit on Jayce's head? Looks a bit small. Daisy no longer rocking her signature bun, as a matter of fact. No washing her face, it would seem. Nice hat. Today's Primetime pirate adventure. Daisy Jones and the Cannons of Corruption. The Cannons put in their place as Daisy discovered the maker of the Cannons of Corruption, exposed his identity to John Skurlock, and now a conflict is sure to follow. But before we leave you, we'd like to sing you one more song, and it's a recap, a reprise, if you will, about those very same Cannons of Corruption. Let's make a music video out of it. What do you say, Daisy?
Heave ho, the story's told. Heave ho, the story's told. Cannons cast in purest gold. Heave ho, a fearsome sight. Shine so brightly in the light. Two great guns of fearsome pair that guard a treasure beyond compare. They point ahead, the steady aim. And whisper promises of fame, a captain's prize. Our sailors dream they're never quite what they might seem. Oh, the cannons of corruption, they lead a man to his destruction. So round and proud, a wondrous view. They'll make a hero out of you. I've seen them sink their proudest ships with just a glance and parted lips. The wisest men have lost their mind. Forgetting all they left behind, they'll tempt you with a gentle sway and steal your foolish heart away. Oh, the cans of corruption, their leader master is destruction. So round and proud and wondrous view, they'll make a hero out of you. Some say they bring you endless ruin, a blessed fortune sweetly brewing. They're fools, they're under sirens' trap, a worthy quest upon the map. So raise a glass and say a prayer before you face that mighty pair.